What's up, y'all? Toya here, and I am back with another video for y'all. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Alright, y'all, today we are here to talk about everybody's favorite app, and that is the Walmart Spark app. Now, honestly, it has been a while since I have done Spark consistently. I was on the wait list for I don't know how long. It seemed like it was forever, and I finally got activated at the end of last year. And for the first few months, everything was great. I was making good money, the incentives were great, and I had no complaints. I honestly thought that that would be the app that I would constantly be on day in and day out. But everything changed and everything went downhill pretty quickly. So reports started to come out saying that there were issues with the bots and jammers and, individuals purchasing or stealing accounts, and there being this whole operation where there would be individuals in the parking lot with multiple phones getting the orders, and somebody else will pull up, exchange phones, they take that order, and that person with the phones, they would just sit in that parking lot, continue to camp, and just take all of the orders for all of the people that were involved in this operation. So yeah, that was getting reported everywhere in the country. And of course, there were some places that weren't affected as much as others. Some places were just completely overrun. Spark was unusable. Now for me, I have not turned on Spark in a while. I did turn it on, I think it was about like a month or so ago, and I feel like I got lucky that day because I actually had a pretty good day. I didn't make crazy money like the amount of money that I was making when I first got on, but it was a pretty decent day considering how the climate on the Spark app has been as of late. Now my husband actually was on Spark recently, and he got an opportunity to try the new shop and deliver options, which is what we're going to be discussing today. Now, if you have been able to get orders on Spark, you may have noticed that there have been some changes to the shop and deliver options. Now you can do shop and deliver orders for 2 customers at the same time, and you can do shop and deliver orders for Sam's Club. Now, when shopping for 2 customers, from what it sounds like, the way people are describing it, you have a customer A and a customer B, and it sounds pretty similar to what I've heard about Instacart. And for those who may be new, no, I am not on the Instacart platform. I have literally been on the wait list for 2 years. And yes, I have reached out. There is no number to call for Instacart support. So I emailed, I reached out on chat support, and they all tell me the same thing. Oh, we can restart your application, and they have done that, and nothing has changed. Plus, they keep saying that they're not onboarding any new drivers in my area, so I'm like, look, if it happens, it happens. If not, it is what it is. But in regards to the shop and deliver orders, I'm kind of 50-50 on it, and let me explain why. So from my own personal experience, usually the shop and deliver orders pay much better than your typical curbside pickup orders. So theoretically, if you were to get a shop and deliver for 2 customers, that should pay you more than a curbside pickup for 2 or more customers. But the problem is, I kind of have a feeling that this is like how food delivery does when they go and group multiple orders together, and one of those orders in that batch is usually a terrible order by itself, usually a no-tip order. And don't get me wrong, as much as I preach about how I do want customers to tip, if the pay is right for me, I'm not tripping if there is a tip or not. If the pay makes sense, I'm gonna go ahead and take the order. But to be quite honest, I would say that Spark is one of the few apps that can sometimes, not all the time, sometimes do pretty well with their base pay. And if there is no tip included, that base pay alone is usually good enough to justify taking that order. But by a show of hands, how many of y'all have gotten some pretty crappy Spark orders? And it could be a crappy order for a number of reasons. Maybe the pay to mileage ratio doesn't make sense, it's too many items, or there's heavy items. We have all run into some pretty bad orders, and that's normal. But knowing that a lot of people might pass on some of those orders that just aren't paying enough for the work that you have to do, those orders are most definitely getting bundled together with another pretty good order, and it kind of gives an illusion and makes that order seem more attractive than what it really is. is. So the question is, are you really making more with those orders being combined? I would say that the trade-off would be you not needing to go back to the store to get that second order because you're getting them both in one. But I think you need to break it down to see if those orders are actually worth taking combined versus separate. So let's just split up the customers. Customer A, their order was going to pay you $15, and customer B was also going to pay you $15. So both of those orders combined, if you did them separately, will be $30. So you pick up customer A, drop that off, head back to the store, pick up customer B, drop that off, and you made 30 bucks. Now, if you combine those orders, you obviously are picking up everything in one go. You drop off customer A, and then you head over to customer B. And obviously, both of those orders are not gonna be worth $15 each. Spark has to skim off a little bit to, keep a little bit more money in their pockets. So instead of paying you 30, they're probably gonna pay you, let's just say just over 20. Let's just say 25. So you got $25 instead of 30 for both of those orders. So with that being said, do you think that would be a fair trade-off? Instead of doing two separate orders by themselves, more pay, or do you want to do them combined for less pay? So what do you value more? Your time and your mileage, or how much you get paid? So moving on to the Sam's Club shop and deliver orders. Now, when I first got that message from Spark saying that they were going to do Sam's Club shop and deliver orders, I was like, it is about time. Ironically, I was walking into a Sam's Club when I got that message. I just thought that was funny. But yeah, literally, I was like, it is about time. I don't know what took them so long. Honestly, I feel like if they could, they should offer more shop and deliver orders, because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I feel like we get screwed with the curbside pickup, because it's gonna be one or two scenarios. You're either gonna run into a bugged order, and you're gonna sit there and you're gonna sit there and you're gonna be sitting there waiting, and then you flag somebody down and ask them about the order, and they're gonna be like, oh no, we don't have that, blah 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 blah. You call support and they're like, oh yeah, the order got picked up earlier. And I'm like, I've been sitting here for like 15-20 minutes and for no reason, literally for no reason. And then you have the other cases where you're sitting there hoping it's not a bugged order, and it's not a bugged order. It's just taking them forever and a day to get the stuff to your car. And that little compensation they give you, thank you, your time is valuable, so we'll pay you extra. That ain't worth nothing if you've been waiting 20-30 minutes and you get a couple little extra dollars. Nah, you wasting my time. Sometimes I feel like if I can just go into the store, get the items myself, I could have been in and out faster than they were able to go ahead and bring it to my car. I'm just saying. So yeah, if they offer more shop and deliver, I am all for that. But my husband actually had an opportunity to try the Sam's Club shop and deliver, and he did pretty well for himself. He did 2 of the orders for Sam's Club to shop and deliver, and each of them paid him a little bit over 20 bucks. So made close to 50 bucks off of just 2 orders. I feel like those orders might be top tier just because you're talking about bulky items that you're delivering. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the curbside pickup for Sam's Club orders, from what I've seen, it's like a hit or miss. So if you have to do the shopping, they're gonna bump up that pay. So you're talking about bulky items, so you might get some pretty decent payouts whether there's a tip or not. That's just my assumption. But yeah, I definitely want to get out there and try it for myself. I actually might try that this weekend coming up. I'll see if I have time. But yeah, anytime something new comes out, I highly suggest that you guys go ahead and get on board and give it a try to see, because if it's going really well, they're probably gonna tweak something, because they don't want us out here having too much fun, right? So I would suggest, if you have not already, get out there on the road, give it a try. Hopefully you can navigate through the foolery and everything, and you're able to get a few orders to give it a try. So, but yeah, only time will tell, but definitely suggest that you get out there and run it up while you can. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I got for this video. So if you have had the opportunity to try these new shop and deliver options, I would love to know how your experience has been with it. Would you recommend it? Would you say stay away? And for those who haven't had an opportunity to try them yet, do you think this would be beneficial for you? Do you think it'll make you more money? Or if you happen to see one of these orders pop up, are you just gonna stay away and be like, nah, I ain't trying to deal with that? So I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments. Now, really quick, before I do my outro, this is kind of like a little sneak peek per se. I am actually working on dropping some merch for you guys. So the shirt that I'm wearing right now, it's one of the designs I made, and you probably noticed the Toya Drive shirt that I wore as well a couple of videos ago. And there have actually been a couple of other shirts that I wore that you may or may not have noticed, but those are also some designs that I have been working on as well. So I don't know when I'm gonna go ahead and drop them. I'm still working on tweaking some things. I'm still testing out the material with the shirts and seeing how the designs print out and all of that. But I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a heads up that merch will be coming soon. So like I said, just be patient with me. I'm just working on tweaking a few things, but I would definitely let you know when the store goes live. And if you guys wish to support, you're welcome to purchase some merch. And yeah, that's it. So now, before I let you guys go, I have to remind you guys to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss a video. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. And as always, stay safe out there and keep grinding.